curious on your thoughts with NVIDIA this week.
It's funny because we've got in my family portfolio, we've got a pretty nice chunk of NVIDIA that we've had for the long term. I think that we purchased this NVIDIA back when NVIDIA was trading at like the $20 a share mark. And since then, NVIDIA has split that, those shares, the 200 shares we have now are 800 shares. And as you, let me pull up NVIDIA stock right here so people can know what we're talking about. So you can see that after releasing earnings, they jumped up about 25%. They're trading at $380 per share right now. So we're a big fan of NVIDIA in this household. And the reason is because the CEO is just so forward thinking. He's got a technology, he's got these special chips that are just very good at doing specific tasks. And it turns out they're very good at rendering graphics on computers. So he totally has been at the forefront of the whole gaming boom that has happened over the last couple of decades, because his chips, the chips that his company makes, are perfect for satisfying the gamers. Guess what else those chips have been perfect at doing?
Robots.
Mining. Well,
Oh,
that too, but before that, mining
yeah,
cryptocurrencies.
that
So
demand.
about five NVIDIA chips are like number one for mining cryptocurrencies. So that's awesome. He got that one right. And then guess what? These new AI platforms that are just taking the world by storm, they run best on these chips that NVIDIA corners the market on. Not only that, he's made some infrastructure decisions. I believe that thanks to a lot of the decisions made by the politicians here in the States, NVIDIA is starting to build some manufacturing facilities. Their big manufacturing facilities have always been in Taiwan. Now I think that there's some ones growing here in the States. They'll probably be online in the next couple of years. So, hey, man, that's fantastic. They've got, supply problems that they're solving. They've hit the hot spots with a solution that nobody else has, like repeatedly over the last decades. They just recently released a really good earnings. In fact, if I go back, people were saying, "Oh, NVIDIA is done for." If I go back a little bit, yeah, NVIDIA was at an all-time high in 2021, and then, of course, because of supply and because of the question around chips, they kinda got hit on the head a little bit, but, they brought themselves right back up in a shorter amount of time than it took them to go back down. This is one of those stocks that, I'm very happy I have in the long-term portion of my portfolio. They're an infrastructure play that's gonna be in the infrastructure of all the latest technology. And with their big gains this week, they brought up the whole tech sector.